Now, a U.S. environmental group reports that many developing countries are running short on clean water, with the most serious problems in Africa and Asia. VOA's Deborah Block reports.
The Global Water Report says in many places the availability of clean water is dwindling, signaling an end to what it calls an era of easy access to fresh water. Water expert Peter Glick is president of the Pacific Institute.
There are 1 billion people without access to safe drinking water, 2.5 billion people or more without access to adequate sanitation services, mostly in Africa and southern Asia.
Glick says global climate change is having a big impact in some places on available fresh water. Most scientists agree the Earth's atmosphere is warming. And Glick says this is causing changes in rainfall patterns that are affecting water supplies.
We're going to see more floods and probably more droughts as well. Wet places may get wetter and dry places may get drier, which is the worst of all possible worlds. If it got wetter in sub-Saharan Africa, that could be a good thing, but unfortunately, it looks like climate change may cause the opposite. It may cause dry places to get drier.
The water expert says countries in Africa and Asia are particularly having a hard time maintaining clean drinking water and adequate sanitation. And he says China faces a water catastrophe because of problems like water pollution created by explosive economic growth.
China's been growing very rapidly. They have a high population. They have a rapid economic expansion. That's put enormous pressure on water resources. There are more and more water laws in China that try and address water quality and the way water is used, but they're often badly enforced.
Glick says communities might make improvements over the long term through education.
The more children know about where water comes from and how to keep it clean and the importance of water for human health and environmental health, the more likely they are to grow up to learn to take care of that resource. Sometimes it's education on the part of local communities about the technologies that are available to provide water for the community.
Glick and his fellow researchers urge governments to put more resources into solving their water problems. Deborah Block, VOA News, Washington.